Alright, I have an order to buy a pullback here. It's at a approximately 50% pullback of this move up. We had a micro double bottom, and then 5 bar micro channel, 2 bars, two pretty strong bars, and then tails here. So I'm thinking that we could at least go up for a scalp 50 cents. I just got filled. I considered taking the order off actually because of how quickly it came down. And I thought maybe I should wait for this bar to close first and then buy the close if it's a weak close. But I just left it on, so we'll see. It's a 3-share order, so worst case I lose about $2, and looking for a 50-cent scalp on 3 shares, which would be $1.50. So first trade of the day, wasn't super confident with it, but just a feeler type trade. But I thought that this was a decent attempt. If this bar closes on its low down here, I'll look to get out break even. So essentially, I'm looking for a weak close on this pullback, and that's why I was thinking, because it came down so quickly, I can either enter with a limit order like I did, and then stay in if it's a weak close, or if I'm being more conservative, I can wait to see the close first, make sure it's weak, and then buy the close of the weak close. Okay, so that's a decent close. It's hard to see because of the arrow, but it didn't close right on its low, so I think I'll stay in. This is also a big bear bar, closing near its low, then I'll look to get out for a small loss or a break even. But with this 5-bar micro channel, no real strong bear bars in the rally. I think sideways is likely before stopping me out. Alright, I moved my target back to around my entry. Alright, just got out there. Got out with 40 cents. We ended up getting 3 consecutive bear bars, and I felt like this was strong enough down. I said I was going to wait to see if this closed on its low, but this next bar still, I felt like the move down was strong enough that now the odds are just sideways. So I didn't feel like I had an edge, but knowing my history, we're probably going to get to my target in the next 30 seconds. But I mean, the tail on the bottom of this bar is good, but I was happy to get out there. I was hoping to get out, be able to get to my profit target on this bar, or at least have a bull close for more confidence. We had a bear close, big tail, so I was about 50-50 on it at that point. And so I thought I'd just get out for a small profit. And so finished with 40 cents. And I'll look for something else. Alright, I'm long here. Just 1 share looking for a swing. We had a double bottom higher low here, and then we got a second entry buy. This bear bar is big enough that I don't know if this signal bar here is strong enough to be a valid signal. So I waited for it to trigger and hold, and then I bought on the next bar. So stop is reasonably tight, I think about a 50-cent stop. So if it doesn't work out, it's okay. We have a double bottom higher low here, and we also have another smaller higher low double bottom right here, and then the signal bar. So I thought it'd be worth it to take it for a swing, betting on a breakout and a measured move up. While we have a double bottom higher low here, we also have a double top lower high here. So if this bar closes on its low, that would trigger, and then triggers, that would trigger the double top lower high for a sell. So if we do close on the low here, I'll exit my long below that bar. If we close above this high, get breakout and follow through, then I think that increases the chances of getting the measured move up. So that's what I'm hoping for here. Get a close above the high, and then get another follow through bar closing above this high as well, and that'll make me feel a little bit more confident about getting that swing up. Alright, so bear bar here, but not a strong bar, and 6 bars up without a pullback, so still pretty strong. the bars aren't particularly big, but so not extremely strong rally, but not enough weakness for me to think that I should exit. Gonna move my stop to break even now. Getting follow through after this breakout bar would significantly increase the chances that we get the measured move up. So if we get another bull bar here, good bull bar or a bull bar closing on its high, holding above the breakout point, I think that'd be really good for the bulls. If we get a bear bar closing near its low, it increases the chances that the breakout failed. So I might exit below there because now we also have a larger two-legged correction. So 1, 2, 3, and we're in a bear trend. So this could be a sell signal for a two-legged correction and a sell down. So if it closes on its low, I'll exit. Still a pretty good trade as long as the bar doesn't get too big. Got in at 30, and if it closed on its low down here, exit at 277. So still a 70-cent trade, which is not bad. All right, bear bar and second entry short after two bigger legs up. So could be a sell signal, but not enough sustained selling pressure to create a good signal bar. So I don't think it's worth it to move my stop up below this bar. I'm gonna hold and see what we get on the next bar. Not sure if I should stay in here or wait for a signal bar, but I've waited long enough, so I think I will wait for some kind of sell signal. I just don't want to give up too much. I don't want it to collapse into here and then end up making like 10 cents on it. So not sure. And this trade over here, we did end up getting a higher low. So had I waited for 7 bars, it would have worked out. But I think it was the right decision here to exit and then reevaluate. I think what I should have done is instead of buying 50% pullback, I should have bought 50 cents below this low, thinking that it should come back up and test that low. I bought kind of in no man's land. 50% is still decent, but I didn't have a target in mind. It was just 50 cents. Whereas if I bought 50% below this low, then the target would be that we have to get back up above that low. And I thought that was likely. So I think that's my adjustment for next time. I don't know. You can see I'm clearly moving my stop up and down. Not sure if I should stop out or stay in. But I stayed in long enough. I think I should just let it play out. If I get a bear bar closing on its low, I'll exit. If not, I'll stay in. Okay, move my stop below that bear bar. Not a great sell signal, but still a bear bar closing below its midpoint after 3 pushes. So I'm okay. I waited for what I was supposed to wait for, and we got it. And so I'm happy with this trade. All right, out there. After the 3 pushes, I think we have to come back and test some of these higher lows. So 276.80, 276.65. So that's why I felt like it was okay to exit below bear bar. Either way, I was waiting for one anyways to exit, but the 3 pushes made me feel more confident about exiting below there. So right now, $1.35 on 2 trades. Really, really proud of myself for waiting through all this. And it looks like it's rallying here, but regardless of what happens, I'm happy with the way I traded this. All right, so we did end up reaching the measured move target at 278.80. I mean, it sucks to have it go up to my target, but in this case, this is exactly what I was looking for. I mean, it wasn't a perfect sell signal, but I was already biased towards getting a pullback, and then I got a bear bar closing below the midpoint, so I exited. So I didn't trade it perfectly, but the premise was good, the entry was good, the patience was good. It's just in here, I struggled, but I waited patiently for that sell signal or for the bear bar, and I sold below it. So even though it wasn't perfect execution, and then I didn't get the most of the move, or I didn't get the entirety of the move that I was looking for, I still feel like there's a lot to be proud of in here, and and I'm happy with the trade for the most part. So hopefully find something else today, but otherwise I think still pretty decent. 135 on the day, um, and I'll see if I find something else. I'll start recording. All right, I went short above this tail here, thinking that this was a two-legged move to test the high close, and betting on a 30-cent pullback to the downside. I have 4 shares short, looking for 30 cents, and my stop is a little bit above the current high of day. So I don't think we're going to break strongly above the high. I think we need to go sideways first. So I thought that this tail showed enough selling pressure at the high close that we need to pull back at least a little bit. And then before we can get a significant move to the upside, I'm thinking we have to form some kind of double bottom here, or at least go sideways for 5 to 10 bars. All right, I got stopped out. I was just gonna say that this bar closed pretty nicely. That's a close I was looking for. So I could have re-entered there for a sell to close for that 30 cents, but I thought that was just too many emotions to make a rational decision, so I didn't take it. But that's the exact kind of close I was looking for. Close below that tail. Stopped me out to the tick, I think. I had my stop at 88, filled me at 89, and then reversed back down. So I chose that stop. Had I chosen a stop 5 cents higher, 2 cents higher, we just dropped 30 cents. So I think the setup was okay. Just stopped me out by a cent. So I was up $1.35, just lost $1.20. So up about 10 cents now, 15 cents. I thought the math was good for 30 cent risk, 30 cent reward in this kind of situation, based on the charts I have. So overall, I think it's an okay trade. Still ending positive, and feeling comfortable. Just 3 trades yesterday, 3 trades today. So I'm just feeling a little bit more comfortable in front of the charts now. So I hope that progress can continue. I'm willing to sell below this bar. It's a second entry after 3 pushes up. Signal bar is pretty big, so I might wait for it to trigger and then pull back. But it's a pretty strong sell signal. All right, I'm short below this bar. Second entry short after 3 pushes up. I was looking for potentially getting it to trigger and then sell a pullback because the bar is pretty big, but a pretty strong sell signal. So I thought it'd be worth it to take for a sell. Yeah, looking good so far. Looking to take my profits here at around this low. I don't want to hold anything for too long at this point. Got a quick move down. Don't want to sit through a pullback, and it'd be nice to get back to make back the other loss. So I'm out there, up to 227 on the day now. So it went down to 11 cents, and after this trade, I'm back up to 227. All right, really happy with this trade. We had failed breakout from this high. There's 3 pushes up and 2 failed breakouts, so second entry sell here. I thought the signal bar was really good, so I wanted to sell below. It was pretty big, so I was thinking I might wait for it to trigger, come back up and sell maybe a 50% pullback, but it just hung around the lows here, didn't show any strength in pulling back, so then I just sold with a limit order. And then we got a quick profit down to this low, so I didn't want to sit through a pullback. I mean, with this bar and the strength of the move down, probably sellers above, so probably okay to stay in for a little bit longer, but getting close to the end of the day, and was an opportunity to make back the loss here. So I didn't want to sit through pullbacks and stuff at the end of the day. So I'm really happy with this trade. 4 trades today. I mean, the number of trades doesn't really matter. It's not, you're not a good trader because you can take a lot of trades in a day, but just the fact that I'm able to take them means that my confidence is up and I'm seeing more, and all those things I just see them as positives. So hopefully the P&L line can follow, but in terms of just how I feel in front of the charts and while trading, I feel really different. So I'm hoping that this is the time that actually makes that I'm actually able to take big steps forward.